Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So in today's video we're going to find how to find your sense and how to improve aim at the same time. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come in to the shooting range. You want to come in, you're going to spawn in zone 1, it's zone 1 because it says it there. Then you're going to run over to zone 2, and then you're just going to run straight across to zone 3 to this area. It's zone 3 because it says zone 3 there and there, and I believe it even says it here. Nope, it doesn't. It says zone 2. This is zone 2. That's zone 1. This is zone 2. This is zone 3. Now in zone 3, you can practice your aim. There's a bunch of little balls. I'll show you real quick. There's these little balls that you can shoot, and you just gotta go across and shoot these little balls, and it's that easy. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to find your sensitivity on every site in the game, including your ADS sensitivity, your hip sensitivity, just how you look normally, how you find that, and what to do. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to zone 3 like I said, and you want to go to options here, and you want the round duration to be 60 seconds. You don't want 120 or 15 or 30. It's got to be, it doesn't have to be 60 seconds, but you're going to get the best results. The target type has to be small. It can't be the dummy or the big ball. It has to be the small ball. Target health and headshot doesn't matter. Maximum target set to 4. Your target moving speed is set to idle. If you want it to be somewhat easier, if you want to make it a little harder, you can set it to walk, but idle is the best way to do it. The target distance, you can set it to near or medium. I have it near, so it's just a little easier for me to see the targets. And then this one doesn't matter, but I find it constantly annoying to have to reload during this, so I have it on. So once you set those up, you're going to actually come into here, and you're going to see this area here. Now when you hit begin, the challenge will start, and this is to find your hip sensitivity. This is just, and I'll show you in just a second what we're doing, but this is how you look. You got to find that sensitivity as well. Even though usually you don't really aim, it's important to flick, then aim in, come out, flick, aim in, come out. So you're going to use the pistol for this one, and you don't want to ADS until you are on a ball, just like I am doing here. And try to get as high as percent in accuracy as possible, and notice where your shots are landing. If you are going beyond the ball, your sense is a little too fast. If you're short by the ball, by, I don't know, as long as the ball is in your crosshair, I would say, you know, that's going to be subpar. Like right here, this ball can be anywhere in my crosshair, and I'd say that's, you know, that's fairly accurate. You can make tiny adjustments like that, and you just want to do this until, you know, your overall challenge is over. If you're doing this in all seriousness, I'm not even warmed up or anything like that. I just got into the game right before starting recording this. I haven't even played T-Hunt or anything. But if you're doing this in all seriousness, if you're a newer player, you should be getting around 40 to 50. If you're an intermediate player, you should be getting 50 to 60. If you are a somewhat more advanced, above average player, you should be getting 60 to 75, and then anybody above that should be getting 75 plus. So champions and diamonds, I would say, probably should be getting anywhere between 75 plus. Now, to find your again, this is just to find your sensitivity and to improve your aim. You just want to go until you find a ball, you aim down, you shoot, you find a ball, aim down, shoot, find a ball, aim down, shoot. It's that simple. It's super easy.
Take
and
the time
this
to breathe
also
here.
applies for the ADS sensitivity and your 1.5 sensitivity as well. So I'm going to show you that as well. This is just your regular ADS sensitivity, your 1.0 ADS sensitivity. You just want to stay aimed in, and you just want to do the exact same thing. just like this. Try to get as high percent of accuracy as possible. Just keep going until the challenge is over. If you feel like you're overcorrecting, undercorrecting, then you know it might be time to change your sensitivity because it may not be right for you. Again, intermediate to beginner players should be getting around 60 kills, 60 eliminations. If you're a little more advanced, it should be like 60 to 75, depending on what kind of advanced you are. And then anybody above that should be getting 75 plus. And this can go for controller as well. So I actually have a controller plugged in here. This is my controller. As you can see on my menu buttons down here, it'll change from mouse and keyboard to now I'm on controller. It is Y to switch weapons. And this rule applies to controller as well. I'm not as good as a controller. I'm not going to look as smooth and clean on controller. But this is the sense I actually use on console. And it's obviously a little slower. My sense on both mouse and keyboard and console is slow, like very slow. So that's just how it is. But you just want to go in, you just want to continue shooting these until the challenge is over. I don't know exactly on controller, I don't know what you should be getting, but if I had to guess, probably close to around, I don't know, 60 to 75 warmed up. On if you're an advanced player or an above average player, you should be getting, I don't know, 60 to 75 every time. If you're a little bit newer, it's going to be less than PC because it's harder to aim on thumbs than it is to aim
Never doubted
with
you
arm.
could do it.
And that's just warmed up. I'm not warmed up on controller, so it's going to look really weird. But let me go back to mouse and keyboard here. So, then the other thing you can do is actually find your 1.5 sensitivity as well. You can do it with the 2 times. Whatever scopes you think you'll be using, you can use it with these scopes, and it's the best way to find your sensitivity. It's the easiest, most, methodical way, I guess, if you want to call it methodical. It's just the easiest way to do it. Now, I use angle grip on a Rooney DMR. Only because I do this trying to find my hip senses as well. So there's actually going to be a little bit more recoil than you guys are probably used to. If you want to do it for the sake of this video, just to get your 1.5 cents, I would say use vertical if you're doing it to find your regular just looking around sensitivity. I would say it's much easier to be a little more accurate, trust me.
I think you just beat my high
Yeah,
score.
it's just easily flicking on for one ball, looking over, flicking on, looking over, another. You know, it's that easy. It's got to be, smooth and fast and all that. Now, there's actually another way that you can do this. This is a good way to warm up, improve your aim, and find your sensitivity. Those are the 3 benefits that come out of this. But there's also another way, and I will show you that in just a second. Okay, so the next way to warm up and improve your aim is to hop into a T-hunt, and you're just gonna run. It can be any map you want it to be. Just make sure it's a ranked map, so that way you're not wasting your time learning maps that you're not gonna competitively. I would go Sledge because he has moderate recoil, easy to control recoil, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go around until you see somebody, and then you're just gonna ADS on their head, and you should set it to headshot only, so that way it's a little more difficult. You can take your time with it. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You don't have to win every time. You just have to get the motion down of getting that ADS onto their head just like that. And you just want to walk. You just want to walk around, find these guys. They'll come to you most of the time, and you just gotta gotta walk around and find these guys. You can hip lean if you're on mouse and keyboard. Doesn't matter. This is just the best way to warm up, the best way to figure out a sense, maybe. You know, there's multiple tactics to do this, but doing this is my favorite way to warm up, and also my favorite way to find sensitivity and just click, point and click, basically. Now, for it also works on console as well, or controller. It also works for controller. I'll show you that in just a second. I'm gonna try to finish this one out. But yeah, I mean, it's just that simple. You just want to try to one tap. Don't try to shoot fully automatic with these guys. Every time you take a shot on ADS, even if you miss the shot, just on ADS, just like that. No matter what, get into the habit of un-ADSing on it.
3 hostiles.
Boom, boom. I mean, all you have to do is just go around, and it'll help you with crosshair placement. It'll help you get your shots head level, because you're gonna be wanting to hit the head every single time. Because in this game, it's one of the only games on the market that utilizes the one-shot headshot system. So not hitting the head in Rainbow Six Siege is the worst idea.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly
And
mission
as you can see,
successful.
I mean, you're not gonna win every time. You're probably gonna die most of the time, but it's just an easy way to get yourself into the habit of hitting that first shot in the head. And it even works on controller. I will show you right now. It works on controller. I don't know why I have Favela on here, but now I'm on controller. You guys can't see it, but I am on controller. And I'm just gonna go sledge again. I'm gonna spawn in. And we're just gonna go
Eliminate all
straight
hostiles.
into it. And the same thing applies for console. You just want to run around, find heads. I mean, I'm not gonna say point and click because you can't really do that on a controller. But just go around, find guys, un-ADS every time. I know that was a bad example of that, but you want to be un-ADSing every time. Just want to run around the map and find guys. Boom. Try to take one-on-one gunfights. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. See, right there, I have to stop. Okay, I lost
Op 4
anyway. You
eliminated
guys
all
get the
friendlies.
point. It's the same thing again and again and again on console and PC. You just have to find what's good for you. If you play on controller on PC, I'm not going to dog on you for it, because I mean, honestly, I might do that at some point, but it's not the best idea in the world, in my opinion. But yeah, this is just the easiest way to warm up to get easy kills in Rainbow Six Siege, is to just sit here and take 20 to 30 minutes out of your day just to warm up, especially if you want to get really good at ranked. You need to warm up. It's just the #1 thing. And you can use any person that you think has a moderate recoil. Like I can use Yana in this case with the G36 1.5 and suppressor.
Eliminate the terrorists.
And I'll just go around and do the exact same thing I did with Sledge. Like, it doesn't matter. You're gonna die like 90% of the time. That one case you guys saw me where I won, that was a one-off case. 100% it was. But you just want to keep doing this, just like that. Just want to continue to find these guys, point and click if you're on mouse and keyboard. If you're on controller, again, just look around, wait till you find somebody and shoot them. And it's just that simple. It's so much easier than just doing whatever you're doing right now. Because I guarantee you right now, what you're doing is probably not working. If you come to this video, what you're doing to fix aim and find your sensitivity is not working. And this is the #1 way I did it. I improved my aim and I found my sensitivity by using this. Not only this method right here, but the one I showed you earlier. It's so much easier. They give you a free way to train your aim with guns in Rainbow Six Siege that have the same recoil patterns and all that. If you want to go fully automatic, you 100% can. You know, if you want to learn recoil patterns, you 100% can. This is they added that in the game just so you could get better at honing your skills. Maybe you're bad at recoil control. I'm not the best at recoil control, but I'm on and I'm not gonna say I mastered it, but I got much better, no doubt. Saying you mastered a skill is, I mean, it's an overstretch. It's a stretch of the imagination, no doubt. But, you know, saying you got better at a skill is better than saying you mastered a skill, because no one's gonna believe you if you say you mastered a skill until you actually show it.
Three
And if
enemies
you
remaining.
truly mastered the skill, you would be a pro. That's a simple fact. So, yeah, I'm gonna say I get better at this skill.
Op 4 eliminated.
But I'm gonna say I get better at a skill. I get better at aiming. I get better at pointing and clicking. It's that easy. It's all you have to do. And I swear, if you guys use this 20 to 30 minutes every day, you will be successful and you will get more kills in your Rainbow Six Siege maps. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, you know, show me some love. I don't care what you do, just do something. And yeah, hope you guys found it useful. And yeah, see you guys later.